Guys, good afternoon to everybody and welcome once again to my very own live broadcast. So how is everybody doing? This is going to be an interesting broadcast. So as you join me, you know what to do. I don't need to remind you what to do. You just need to like and share the program so that others can be part of the program. It is as simple as that. Man, I'm home alone like always, so I've got nothing doing. I decided to come live and spend time with you guys. So whatever the case may be, the party must go on. You know what I mean? The party must go on. The topic this afternoon is life is spiritual. Come and learn from the wise and prudent. Come and learn. Do you understand me? Share this program. That is, I want to, where are my people at self? Does it mean I've not seen any old name here? That is, my core fans have not joined me. What's going on? Sarah Alaka, I've seen one of my sisters here. Sarah Alaka, Bright Monday, I see you big time. Jordan Sir, I see you big time. That is, I see Tanti. Now you come. Babe E, I see you. Liking my program, I appreciate you. Imo, I see you big time. Yes, so the topic is life is spiritual. That is the topic I came out to anchor this afternoon. So share this program. Man, I didn't even, charge my battery properly. My hand, I didn't charge my hand. Nah, I forgot to tell you guys. I made a video. I said my son lost his telephone. iPhone 16. There is nothing somebody will not see. I made a video, I said my son lost his iPhone 16. You might see you big time. Somebody came to correct me. One man who thinks he speaks better English came to correct me. He said, it is not telephone, it is cell phone. Guys, what do you expect me to do? There is nothing no. You understand me? So the guy said, hey, uncle, it's not telephone, it is cell phone. Now I carry hand for head. Here, I live in Austria, German-speaking country. We call it handy. Nobody calls it cell phone. Some people think English is the only language they speak. The only language, some people think English language is universal language. Here in Austria, you don't need English language. In Germany, you don't need English language. Man, I went to school here without even speaking a word in English. You see, I went to school, all my school that I went and graduated, I did not speak one single English. Now, Japanese you don't need English language to be successful. Go to Japan, South Korea, come to Austria, come to Germany, go to how many countries in the world speaks English? Some people are so ignorant. Travel and see. While I was living in Africa, we were so, how do I put it now? We thought English is universal language. If you don't know how to speak English, you are dead. You cannot make it in life. But that is a lie. You understand me? That is a lie. Go to Portugal, they don't speak English. Go to Spain, they don't. How many? Even Ireland, if you go to Ireland, they have their own native language. I was there. I went to Ireland, 2004. They have a separate language they speak, not English. Irish people have another language they spoke. I had it. Even I asked them, I said, what language they mentioned? I forgot. Ask people now. Taiwo Lowe, happy weekend to you. Irish people have their native language that is not English. I was there, went there. I told you guys the story. Ireland, they have their native language that is not English. Don't doubt me. How many countries in Europe speaks English? How many countries in Europe speaks English? The only people that are mentally, that suffers from colonial mentality are Africans. Bisola, my sister, how are you doing? Bisola, I see you. That's my sister. Do you understand what I mean? I said, Tanti said Irish is called what? There's a language they speak. I didn't see that you are listening. Irish people have their own native language. Be proud of your native language. Ikechukwu, I see you. So let's not, Yusuf, I see you big time. It's called Gafetched or something. Yes, there's another language they speak. So guys, you're welcome. This program, man, will benefit you a lot. I told you guys I'm not a religious person. I keep saying it. I am a spiritual person, a spiritual man. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. And life itself is spiritual. Only the wise will understand me. Life is spiritual and not religious. Everything that happens in this physical realm, first of all, took place in the spiritual realm, spiritual world. But that is, just hold on. It was when I realized this that I became woke. I feel sorry for those who think there is nothing like juju or witchcraft or occultic power. I feel bad for people who think somebody cannot use his mind or her mind to control you, your activities, or wish you ill. Listen attentively. The other time I anchored the program, I said, keep your mouth shut. There are things you don't tell anybody. There are people you tell your plans, and that plans will be shattered. Not that those people went to juju, or they will use their negative energy, the bad mind, their bad thoughts, envy, jealousness, will affect your plans. Some of you may not, but I will illustrate these things. I will tell you stories this afternoon. This is me. I like telling you, I like sharing true life stories. When I say life is spiritual, listen attentively to me. Has a lot to do with children you born. This program is for seniors. Your children, the wife you marry, the husband you marry, the people you came into this world with, your siblings. Let's go. Some children came with blessings. I can shower. You know what is blessings? That is, they were born to bring blessings to the family and people around them. Some children not. Some children are average. Listen, so you see, if you look at your family, you discover that there are some children, they are just there. They did not bring anything good. They did not bring anything bad. These are the average children. That is, no impact. They are just there. Some children came to cause havoc to the family. Some brought blessings, brought glory to the family. Some plays no role. Sometimes you wonder why we are there born. They played no role, not in the life of their father, in the life of their mother, in the life of their siblings, even friends. They are just there. Now, don't forget the topic, life is spiritual. Let me start by, because if I don't tell you stories, you will not understand. By telling stories, you will understand more, and then I can dive deeper. When I was a little boy, I was like 5 years. My father was alive then. So, one time my father asked me to come to his shop. He dragged me in his hand and took me to his shop where he sold commodities, markets, so did his business. That day as I sat in his shop, he made a lot of sales, customers everywhere. That day he was busy throughout. We talk about spirituality. Listen to what my father did. My father said, not only my father said it, they said, I have favor upon me, that wherever I go, my light shines. I shine, that is, anywhere I go, that place, how do I put it? I bring light to the place, to my surroundings. Hold on. Now listen, my father began at the end of, when I was in primary school, at the end of, when school dismisses, he will send for me to come sit in his shop during holidays. So, and it was true, it happened. That is, each time I stayed in my father's shop, we were making sales, things were happening. My elder brother then would be busy from morning till night, will be counting money. Listen attentively. Look at what my father did. All his investments, like shares, what is called shares, he wrote it in my name. I am the next of king of all his investments. I'm saying it openly. He had shares in many companies. All those things, my name was what he wrote in all the shares, every share he made. Even till he died. When he died, my sister called me, all of them called me, said they brought my father's, you may call it stock or whatever, shares. My name was written in all the shares. Listen. And whenever I go, anybody that I make a friend growing up, anybody that was my friend then, you see the person doing well. Listen, I'm not telling you a lie. Anybody that was my friend growing up, the person will start doing well. I did not know. In some cases, I will not be doing well, though. I keep telling you, that's me, myself, I will be. But people that I go around them will be doing fine. I observe, but it is now that I'm grown that I began to reflect, think back, say, oh, this is what happened. Now, this thing I told you about me, that wherever I go, I shine my light. There are so many people like that. There are also people, wherever they go, they bring darkness. There are also people wherever they go, nothing happens. That is, they are average. No good thing will happen, no bad thing will happen. They are just there. Listen, this is why in life you need to be very, 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 very careful and observant. Observe everything. This is what I call life's spirituality. Observe everything that happens in your life and happens around you and happens around the friends you keep. See, pay attention. When somebody, for instance, come to your house, this program is priceless. It's worth $1 million. Normally, I'm supposed to keep these things to myself. Some people told me, Narodi, keep certain things. You are giving free information. But let me keep sharing it. Maybe I was born to do this. See, you need to be very, very observant in life. There are some people, if you are not observant, if you are not spiritually alert, you will miss road. You will fall inside a pit. Listen, there are some people, when they come to your house, live with you, or come visit you, ordinary to come pay you a visit, bad things will start happening. There are people, when they come pay you a visit or stay with you, good things will start happening. This is no lie. Listen attentively. Because when somebody who carries negative energy step into your home, that person will drop the negative energy in the atmosphere. The negative energy will be transferred in that place you live, in your room, will hang in the atmosphere. If the person carries positive energy, if the person comes to visit you, that positive energy will be transferred in your environment. This is no lie. Listen attentively. This is why you need to be very, very careful who you make a friend, who comes to your house, who you marry, that is, you hang around with. There is a saying, listen attentively, let me tell you. There is a saying that goes this way. You can never fly like an eagle if you hang out with parrots. You may not understand it, but let me go further. See, let me tell you a story. A true life story. Listen. When you observe, okay, I'm even rushing this program. I'm rushing this program too fast. When somebody come to visit you or stay with you and bad things starts happening, or somebody came on vacation to your place, first time somebody came to visit you, you experienced big problem. Second time that person came, you experienced some setback, big setback. Third time the person came, you experienced something. Maybe you lost your job, your apartment, something spots in your home, and things like that. Anytime the person is around, something bad happens. Life is spiritual. That person carries very bad energy that is not in alignment with your own energy. It does not mean that person, what you've got to do is you quietly, might be your brother, your sister, your anybody, you step back, you avoid that person. I'm not telling you lie. That is why before you marry or make a friend, you need to, look very well. See, study patterns. You know what I mean by there is what patterns is reoccurrence. That's a particular kind of thing, whether positive or negative, keeps happening when somebody, something like that. That's you see that whenever this person is around, such a particular thing happens. Whenever this person, you go meet somebody, not only when you visit that person. Now there are people you make them friend. As you make them friend, you will not see progress. Not that you'll be seeing, that is nothing will work in your life. You'll be struggling, you'll be running around in circles. You don't understand it. People you make friends, you drink and you call each other on telephone, you talk to each other, but you'll be running around in circles, year in, year out, you are not making progress. What you've got to do is to cut that person off. Now you came to this life alone. See, there is what I call spiritual alignment or spiritual compatibility. Let me explain this in the way you understand it. Growing up, I had a girlfriend in Africa. Because if I don't explain it to you now like this, you will not understand. That somebody loves you does not mean that you will marry that person. You may not understand this. That somebody loves you does not mean you will marry that person. Somebody may love you, but spiritually, both of you are not compatible. Are you getting the point? So a woman and a man may love you, but spiritually, both of you are not compatible. And if you're not compatible spiritually, a lot of problems will arise. Somebody may love you physically, but that person is your spiritual enemy. You don't understand. Okay, let me continue with this program. Now, I had a girlfriend growing up in Africa as a young, strong, good-looking man. I had a girlfriend. This girlfriend then was so humble, so loving. But I remember, now, it is now that I came abroad that I started recollecting a lot of things. Throughout, the girl was so loving and caring. She did everything I said. Throughout the time I spent with that girl, I did not make progress. Even to eat food was difficult. Years, no progress. My life was like in the mud. But the girl was an angel. That is, very humble, respectful. Everybody liked her. But man, I couldn't see money even to buy akara, to buy bread, eat, and buy anything, drink. I was young and ignorant, naive. We were friends for years. We were in relationship for years, but things were very tough. Now listen. It's until I left, I departed from that girl. The moment I departed from that girl, traveled abroad, my life changed. The moment I left Africa, my life changed. See, when we talk about spirituality, listen, there are people you are not supposed to have sexual contact with. Listen attentively. You don't go sleep with a woman because this woman is beautiful or this man is handsome, or this man is rich, or this woman is rich. You don't go sleep with a woman because the woman looks beautiful, exotic, or the man is your type of man, is your spec. No, let me tell you why. You do not know the energy that woman or that man carries. And energies are transferable. I always say it here. You see this clothes I'm putting on now. I always say it. This clothes I'm putting on now carries my energy. Anything about me, this hat I'm putting on carries my energy. The shoes I wear. In Africa, spiritual people, juju people, spiritual people, if they want to fight somebody, they will demand for your personal item or effects, something you've used. If they want to do juju, some will demand for your unterhose, that is your underwear. Something you've used carries your energy. That is why you should be careful who you collect gifts item from. Every gift item given to you carries the person's energy, even money. Every gift item given to you, you don't understand it, carries the person's energy. This is why spiritual people don't collect gifts anyhow from people. Some people give you gifts with evil intention, some with good intention. They call it Greek gifts. That is gifts given with evil intention. How do you think they bewitch people? At times, people are bewitched by giving them. They give people gifts, money, coins, items, maybe clothes or whatever, and you not know what is fighting you. That person that gifted you, you'll be seeing that person as an angel, but spiritually, that person is working on you. Are you following the point? A few years ago, I did not know about this until I became an adult. I became more spiritual. This being more spiritual is not you going to do juju. As I am now, I cannot sleep with a woman anyhow. Are you getting my point? Because I don't know that person. Now listen, life is deeper than you think. Let me give you guys a gist. Why a lot of people are stagnated in life is the company they keep, the person they live with, the person they call friends. This plays a lot of role in your life. In Africa, growing up, I saw